scan anything else here, right? Not that I know of. Ooh, wait. Something. I think it was just the pylon, though. Alright, let's get ready for a fight.
We've got company.
Right on top of my head. Okay. Why are you up there? I'm gonna... Yep. I still... Which is the button to heal in this game? I have not seen that yet. There we go, make it faster. Okay.
We've got company.
Consumables, which are nothing for health. I see nothing for health down there.
Get ready to fight!
You're looking the wrong way, Liam.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Not a lot showed up though, so that's okay. I guess I'll do it the slow way. Huh. Approach ammo bot. I know, I get it now. This is how I refill. I wonder if just running over those medic things help heal my health? Because I don't have anything that screams health at me in my wheel, and I don't much like that. Alright, let's meet who we're gonna meet.
You took down all those cat... Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll find it.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Salvage, do you buy and sell? Get to a safe location.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
What the hell is Crazy Blue? Sure missing out on a lot. Thanks for all the goodies. Power controls and standby mode.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now. Right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Absolutely.
That almost
Because
feels
the
like a
first
lead.
one didn't go wrong at
Damn
all.
right, that's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
I got more viability.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Hell yeah. Scan containers to find vehicle. Vehicle atmospheric radiation. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything to worry about over here. So I'll just go down here. Whee! God, I could hear Liam back there. That's a container.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
To the computer. Local Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry. Specialist Kothari needs to stop navel gazing about the monoliths and whoever built them. We need that speculating mind of his. If it doesn't grow food, stop wind, or get special project Sigma done, it's not worth our time right now. His team is looking at the big structures and they'll do good work, but I tagged his runner just in case. Vehicle tracking code Grace Delta 9. Tim redeemed hydrate. Okay. So I got a code. And other stuff. This place looks fun.
Walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
What?
Wait, you can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible. But since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
I
Whoa.
could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Holy shit, it works. Can you get audio?
Compiling now.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about Eos.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to. It's like we're listening to ghosts.
Huh. I think Anna was the one that got killed, wasn't it? Aren't they? Pretty sure they were. Huh. An Omni-Gel canister. That also did not give as much information as I thought it would. Nickel. I hate seeing these medic containers and not knowing how to use them for myself.
Another code, like we already found.
Who cares? We got codes for days.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that, Anna. I don't think you will. Botany consultant Allison May, new entry. What are you hiding, Eos? The plants exhibit sporadic hypergrowth despite an environment that can sandblast paint. I'm starting to suspect an electromagnetic trigger. I detected a signal of some kind, definitely alien, but that's not my field. Uncertain if deliberate. Vector noted. Okay. Okay. Ha. Non-functional. Environmental specifications exceeded. Shocker. What's this big thing supposed to be?
I think this is for purifying water.
It's huge and crooked. The storms did that?
I don't know. Okay. It might be this whole building. Or not. I hate the sound of them using their jump packs and things because it sounds like an enemy. Well, I see the shuttle. We're not going to the shuttle just yet. Pretty sure that's gonna be our shuttle. I'm gonna continue checking out things. Outpost Central Control. Okay. Oh. I think there's way more exploration allowed in this game than in prior Mass Effects. Then again, I really didn't need to, like, patrol the planets as much as I had to in the first one.
The power has been restored, but these records cannot be fully recovered.
Well, that sucks.
At least we've got the antenna.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
Ah, that's a little pessimistic, don't you think, buddy boy? Outpost power is set up to only accept commands from the power relay station. Okay. Message from Nick Deniapolis. People are talking here, saying that EOS isn't viable, that things aren't going like they expected. I think you should come back. I know what you're going to say. I didn't sign up for the initiative to stay trapped in a floating tin can, and I promise you can have your adventure later, when they have had more time to plan for your safety. Mom told me to make sure that you don't get in over your head, and that's what I'm doing. At least think about it for me. And check in more often. I'm starting to adopt Mom's worry. I already chewed through the nail of my pinky finger. It's up to you whether I keep the rest of my nails intact. Love you. What a nice way to put it. Request for update, Leah Wells. Hello! Sorry if this is the wrong channel, but this is the one they gave me on the Nexus. I'm requesting an update because my friend hasn't checked in for some time. Leah Wells, Research and Development Department, Research Assistant 2. She hasn't responded to any of our messages and I'm worried. Please let her know to get in touch with me. Hello? Sorry to bug you again. I requested an update on Leah Wells a few days ago, and I haven't heard anything back on my end. Oh wait, anything back. On my end, it looks like this message wasn't even opened. Is everything okay there? Get back to me as soon as you can and tell Leah to message me back. Well, obviously there was a problem. It's the little shuttle. I'm stuck. How did I... How? Okay, I'm free. I'm free! I don't know how I did it, but I got stuck. Log supply situation. Technician K. Farthingale. They divided the rations again. Tonight's menu, soup with a couple of crackers each. Hope we're not too hungry to prop up the south building tomorrow. But there's nothing else for it. Can't forage because the weather's deadly, can't grow crops in these winds, and the Nexus can't feed us and themselves. No, don't think about it. There's talk going around of getting back to the Nexus, but if we can't find an answer, who can? We dared to put our footprints here. We were first. Me and Theo promised to stick it out, even if we end up being the last. Well, that's a shame.
They didn't know what they were in for.
Nope.
They weren't told.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
You think?
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
That would be death.
Still here, Clancy?
Has not undergone an outpost refit. Forward compensator is insufficient for extended planetside operation in current conditions. Okay. Equipment intended to assist in the study and treatment of persistent radioactive effects. This device is lightly used because Scourge fallout defies known effects. Okay. So, what else do you want me to scan? That? Okay.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
Yep.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive. Jump jets. Just what you need.
Sure.
The initiative only built a few. This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station.
Well, don't worry, I've
Forward
got plenty of
stations
those.
act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
A scout rover requisitioned from the Nexus. The container is sealed. I know to press X to scan highlighted objects. I know that, game. I'm not ready. Really, I don't like hearing them use their stuff behind me. What is that? Nice. Let me in! Ah, shit. I started something.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This is vital to our progress, and now we're building again.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
Sweet.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Yeah, who's being nosy like me? Log, new design departures. Senior Foreman Adriano Finesca. Tried out the new pin design on the shelters today. Only time will tell if they actually hold together. When the next storm rolls over, at least it should be easier to find the pieces this time. Shorty's pitching for an evac back to the Nexus. Too many cat, not enough water, no hope, he says. I'd rather sell supplies and sleep on the deck than lie awake listening to the storms one more night. Can't say I disagree. Losing 3 of my guys to the cat made me wonder about leaving too. But I asked him what I asked myself. What's back on the Nexus for Pioneers? Isn't EOS what we signed on for? It has to be. You calm down out there. Element 0! Alright, nothing else new. Okay, I think I have technically found everything. Crates of miscellaneous supplies for typical outpost operation. Unused. Huh.
Looks like salvage. New. Days ago new. Probably the guy at the relay tower, or his friends.
Everybody loves friends. This vehicle is mostly stripped. The external shielding shows significant ablation from exposure to radioactive sand blown at high velocity. What is this, though? Let me look at my map and see what that says. Call down a forward station. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I will mess with this terminal first. Oh, come on. I was up there. I'll mess with the terminal station first. I wasn't even up there. I have unused skill points, you say? Okay. Unleashes discharge, high damage to shields. I haven't run into any new shields yet, so I think I'll wait on that. Restored shields by stepping. I don't know, man. I'll do. Yeah, I'll do this. Confirm. Thank you. I'm so glad new profiles are unlocked. Please go away. Okay. I'm unlocking so much stuff. Alright, let's auto level you up. There we go. Oh, okay. Listen. Path of a hero. Alright. I still have stuff in here. Where? I see nothing. Leave me alone. Stop it. Wait, I needed to go in there. There's so much stuff to constantly say that I've read. So much. Activate the power relay, please.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Okay. Oh, so it's just another research center, so I don't have to go up into the ship. Never mind. That's fine, I don't need it. I think... What is that wanting from me way back here? Search for memory triggers. Investigate murder evidence. Oh, that is on EOS, isn't it? It is. What's this, though? Site 1. Okay. That's so helpful to me. It's really not.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Oh. Can I scan it? The Nomad cannot be called in here.
Looks
Okay,
like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to clear the atmospheric stuff, though, yet. Hopefully I'll figure that out here in a second. Don't fuck me. There hasn't been a lot of these, land, like on land things that I have enjoyed driving. There has not been a lot of them. I gotta find out where I can do this radiation thing. Could it be in here? Because it's acting like there's something else in here. No. No. What else could it be? This is the room. It's set up to only accept commands from the power relay station. Okay, I don't know. I tried to figure it out. It's fine. I'll just continue. Whee! Enter.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check
You'd
both
think.
forward and reverse, would you?
The Nomad will begin to take damage. Okay. That's not very good to know. Hold up. I just want to make sure that I have that.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
I didn't mean to leave. I just wanted to get out of the damn thing. It took me too long to realize that I was looking at the... It said Tempest.
Liam asked if you could come by.
Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't want to get off the damn planet. Ugh!
Descent is green.
Ow.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Well. I'm glad descent was calm this time around. I still don't know how I can do the radiation thing. I wonder if I just have to go do the strange signal. And then it'll give it to me, maybe? Possibly. Where... I screwed up. See, I wanted to scan that, and I'm pretty sure I've already scanned it because it's most likely just going to be fluorite. Fluorite, yep. It's fluorite again. Wait, I can collect it? What? Alright. I didn't know that I could collect it. I gotta come back over here and collect the two things that I found earlier. Here. I want you. Okay. Got it. Now back to what I was doing. Which is just really distracting. Everything about it. I don't know if the water is dangerous at all, but I don't wanna. The Nomad is ready. Fantastic. Oh, that's the Nomad. What's the terminal do? Nice. Terminal gives me more to read. Preset viability metrics mismatch. Habitat 1 named EOS does not match initiative pre-flight profiles. Advanced predictives are no longer applicable. Parameters require 94% rework. Habitat 1 EOS discovered by Gian Garson. Work spectrographic profiles working. Geosounding working. Radiation SV lethal at deployment. Alert fallout from Scourge is exceptionally volatile on contact with equally aggressive decline. More data needed. Additional forward station coordination required. Ongoing. Multiple deployment coordination. Seasonal arid. Planet-wide climate uniformity is likely to have occurred naturally. Tropospheric electron density has suffered manipulation. Geological limiters suspected. Scourge radiation and impact suspected. Artificial atmospheric alterations suspected. Whether climate uniformity was intentional or a product of Scourge impact unknown. Additional forward station acquired. Coordination required. Of course. Okay, so I do my loadout there. And then I call in the Nomad to actually use it. Alright, let's go. Current zone strength out of zone. Toggle mining computer. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Sure it will. It didn't do much for me. It is not doing much for me here, buddy. You serious? Okay. We were going just fine. I don't know what stopped me from going. So I don't know how to fight these little shits. Yeah, I don't know what stopped me before.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles.
Run it over.
If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
No, they can't. I already hate this vehicle. Like I said, there hasn't been a single vehicle for planet movement that I have liked yet.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead. Got 'em all.
Okay, so it's circle to exit. Ooh. There is a charged absence, which is clearly impossible by accepted models. Updating theoretical data, practical field instruction is unchanged. Interesting. Oh, I guess I can scan the Nomad. An exploration vehicle designed for field adaptation. Specifications and capability forward to Technician Guild. Thank you, Liam! Guild Brody for further modification. Liam walked right in the way while I'm trying to read. get stuck.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
Okay, I'll believe you. This helium isotype dilution cryostat is augmented. Thank you, Cora. And adiabatic demagnetization, sure. All things that I understand. This blast shield appears capable of adjusting its mass to absorb heavy impacts. Fantastic. This interface console appears to control the flow of large amounts of energy. Interface!
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps.
Whoa.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
I already scanned. But I'll scan again.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
I guess I have to scan other stuff first.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Okay. All just seems to be connected there. So, do I go up? Oh my god, I go up.
It's slippery, but there's a great view.
Well, I did find a glyph.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
That's good.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Who knows? I know it ain't the Protheans. Blast Prothean's kind of busy. Okay. So, do I take fall damage? Never know.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures
Obviously.
could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot. Wait!
Hello?
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay?
Sure.
I know. Who am I?
Very good question.
It's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
You think? What about you?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems.
I would love that. Oh! Oh!
Crap.
Never mind, we're good. We're not good. Stop shooting me. Assembler?
I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Okay. But hello. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Hopefully your day's going well.
Not bad.
PB.
My first
You
tangle
love
with
her,
the
she's
remnant was a
chaotic.
lot
What are you
messier.
wearing?
The
Hey, I'm
remnant?
copying what I did
These
in the other
monoliths,
games.
the observer and assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's
I wish
too
I could have
long.
scanned it.
Ugh, I hate long. So, the remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
What's your full name, though? It's good to meet you.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
And I'm glad
You're a
somebody knows
mystery.
about this alien
I've been
technology.
studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
That's
I saw
the
this
whole
tech
point.
clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All remnant
Cursed?
tech
I'm not
is connected.
cursed. I look
You
great.
interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
That seems convenient. That's a dumb thing to say. So we follow the thread.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
That it is. How the frick do I heal? I'd like to heal in battle instead of only being able to do it afterwards. Are one of those bodies still here? Probably not.
Fascinating, huh? Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
A little. This is the kind of stuff, absolutely.
Solving alien mysteries on hostile worlds? Do you need to ask?
A woman after my own heart. Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
Presence here.
How did you get here? After what happened with the outposts, I didn't expect to run into anyone.
I had a ride. Had to fudge the flight plan a little. The Nexus didn't want to risk anyone else.
Ha!
Or let people see how rough it got. Sad. But there's still so much here. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
This must be the person that one datapad was talking about. Now, tell me about the remnant bots.
The bots were saying you had names for them?
I had to call them something. The observers fly around spying on anyone who touches this tech. The assembler ones make other remnant. Not sure how yet. Maybe manufacturing or 3D printing. And breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
I don't know if I've seen a breacher yet. Your name.
Is PB a typical Asari name?
Never heard it in my hunter's days.
Cora, can you get closer?
You know things?
I can't
For
hear you.
I know other things. It's a name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
Other visitors.
Is anyone else camped out on EOS?
There's the Ket, Clancy Salvagers, and one angry old man.
Who do you mean?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket, and doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
Okay. I'm kind of used to running into angry old men in games. Atmosphere change.
We're hoping this tech can fix the atmosphere and make EOS livable. Think it's possible?
Yes, maybe. Possibly? This tech is so new. I mean, old here, but new to us? Who knows what it can do?
How old is it exactly?
It's been dormant for centuries, which I guess isn't actually that old. Huh. But
For you,
long enough
yes.
for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Well, I'll head out.
I'm glad you
Yes,
at least know information.
So much to investigate. Let's get to it.
She knows more than anybody else on the damn Nexus. Okay, I think I have to get back in the cursed frickin' vehicle. Yay. I'm so glad for that. I hate this thing. Already I hate this thing. How do I mine?
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels within
No.
acceptable limits.
Huh. Launch mining drone. Oh, okay. So it's just one of those things that I can possibly come across. Wait, that looks new. Hold up. Can I get that from here? No. Oh, hello. I can scan you, though. Alright, back in. I think giving me a scan option in a very open world thing was the worst mistake this game could
Ever
have done.
disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
Is that mechanical? You
Ugh.
never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean
Nah.
you're doing the right thing.
I know.
Goodbye. I don't know if this thing has guns yet. Why would I want to exit the vehicle? This is hazard level, so I should not be exiting the vehicle. I would think. Can I? Can I? Now I'm curious. Well, I guess I could check it here.
Clear!
Oh, yeah. I can. Let's go back. I'm also glad that there is a faster mode.
Coming through!
See, I want to check out this.
Got 'em all.
No. Okay. Got you. Got you. I got them all because I ran away. Element 0.
I've picked up readings of Nexus-issued equipment nearby.
Research notes on, Carol. A group of us arrived from the Nexus as trailblazers on Eos. Most of my people already went to go back, but I'm determined at the very least to do some good for the initiative. I've discovered these runes, don't know what to make of them yet, but I'm going to continue researching them. Whoever constructed this could still be in Helios, and we need their help. This isn't what G and Garson envisioned.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Well, now I want the stuff that I missed back here.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This
Yeah, if
is
I
our
don't keep
element.
getting distracted.
Life support at 100%.
I want the element 0. Okay, so I see now that I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Radiation within safe levels.
Yeah, I know it is, but we're going back out, so it doesn't matter. Oh, why did we... Oh, I don't have to hold it. I just have to press it, and it'll trigger going quicker. Okay. Woo! If I come across another one of those bugs, I should really get out, scan it. There we go, and then kill it. There we go. I'm scanning. I'm taking care of my wildlife stuff that I need to take care of. I'll also go go up here. Is this the mode that Liam tried to get me to use before? Is this it? Probably was. I have headlights. Man, these are not very good headlights.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
It's probably not a good thing to do right now, because I really don't have a whole lot of life support. I should wait until I get the radiation things figured out. That's what I should do. Just follow the path, and when the radiation level's down, I can enjoy doing other stuff. Stop getting distracted!
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
How do I get...
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
I want to get my vehicle in here.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
An observer. Mid to long range drone that's frequently deployed in groups. Well, I would love it if they, you know...
Getting angry.
I'm not close to you. Okay, so they don't want us really getting close. That's what I'm getting from this. They don't like us getting close.
Watch out, remnants.
I know. Huh. So I'm thinking there's no, like, real good way to do this. That's what I'm thinking. Is that I'm gonna piss off somebody. You don't... Oh, come on. How? I don't remember which one she said makes more. I think it's the assembler.
They got Cora!
They got Cora? Okay. What was Cora doing out of place? I can't aim. Cora's fine now. Get out of there.
They're down.
Okay. Alright, not terrible. I
detect a
could
high
get
level
better.
of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will need to decrypt it.
Yeah, I figured as much. We're so close, I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it.
We're so close.
There we go.
I just know it.
It's
Once we
starting.
get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so
Stuck.
much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. We... Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's the observers showing up.
Damn it. The Remnant aren't... They were saving any data they could, in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
Oh, this is where they are. Oh boy.
Colonist from Site 1. No one came for her body?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there. Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Pavlov, Amira S. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Oh boy.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them
Yeah.
more than closure. We'll finish what she started.
Okay. All good things. Oh no. Decryption impossible due to missing glyph information. Scan nearby surroundings. Okay.
Scanning will reveal the missing glyphs.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Okay, so I gotta go up there.
Above us!
I am not gonna reach that. Does this help? That indeed it do. Yeah. Can you please get up? Thank you. Jesus. Okay. I'm figuring this game out. I really am. Okay, so these remnant consoles are very important to interact with because they get me up to...
From the floor.
That could come in handy.
Okay. More shields!
Hey, I'm getting better at this.
I'm glad you think we are, Ryder. Why? Why wouldn't you just climb up? Great. I better not fall, you bitch. Since circle wasn't working. What is that? Unknown resonant device. Surface scarring consistent with initiative standard range weaponry. Theorizing physical marks are consistent with survey equipment used in melee defense. Okay.
I think that's enough.
So. By assigning glyphs to the grid, no row, column, or highlighted shape can include repeated remnants of the same glyph. Oh!
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Well, I didn't know that that wasn't the button that I had to not hit. How was I supposed to know? I didn't know that was the button that I was not supposed to hit. Okay, what the frick hit me? Okay, I really didn't know that the X was not the button I should have hit right away. How do I... Okay, browse. Okay. So obviously that one has to go there. That one has to go there. That one. Oh, shit. Okay, I can clear it out. I was like, please let me clear it out. Yeah, that one's different. I didn't know that I'd have to actually be using my brain today. I didn't know that. I think I did that right.
We did it. Well, you did it.
Yeah, once I actually read the instructions properly, I did it.
Whatever that did, I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
I'll do my best.
Can't dropship.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Hostiles ahead!
I want to... Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I'm figuring it out. I don't have one, apparently. That doesn't help. Fine, I'll take care of that one because he was all by himself.
Heads up, grenade!
That's fine, I don't know what he's trying to do with that one grenade. Okay. Woo! I'm getting it. See, I just wanted to leave. I didn't want to stay, I just wanted to
Just
leave.
me, or do Kett seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Listen, they're wanting the same stuff as we are. They might be wanting the technology that is able to help a planet for their own planet that we don't know of yet. Could be. I don't know yet. Oh, wait, there it is. Yes. I couldn't remember where these were, so I could stock up on stuff. Whee! Back to the Nomad, so I can try to figure out the mining thing now.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
There's not a lot of resources
You
here,
can
though.
extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh god, hold up. This is not fantastic. Why am I going backwards? Fuck it. Just keep going backwards then. I don't know what is up with these controls at the moment. They're having a very hard time. I hate this vehicle. Ha! Made it. Okay, we're fine.
Radiation within safe levels. Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
This is a rich spot, so now it's all about finding. Not extraction. God, no. Figuring this out. Trying to find the good spot. Because if it's rich, then you think that I should be able to find a spot that hits for all of them. pretty high. You would think. Yeah, it's pretty steep. Don't want to mess with that. See, that's pretty good. Launch the mining drone. Okay. You can view the state of mining zone on your way. Okay. I think I made a pretty big mining zone, though. None.
Tighten up, Costa. I'm not getting flanked because you're distracted.
Do you prefer Batarian Flood, Roman Column, or Elcor Core?
Just pick one and stick to it.
We don't need to make it special anyway.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ooh, getting out of it. Wow.
Whoops!
I'm figuring it out. It's kind of a lot like the planet mining, but it's just on the surface.
Got 'em all.
Hey, buddy boy. Nope, I've already scanned you. We're good.
Hostiles ahead!
Yeah, I know. I kind of triggered it. That was my doing. I think I
Remember
have
the
to
early-
stay high.
That looks like a Kev facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Okay.
Head incoming!
Nah, I'm good.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Okay, I think we can move up a little bit. I don't really know if these are shields. There's a good number of them coming in on the right. Anointed. shame for somebody, isn't it? I missed that apparently. Getting better. What? This one dude is defying everything here.
What's a grenade?
One down.
I can press circle to dodge dangerous situations, you say.
Did those kids seem shaken up?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would they be shaken up? Maybe because we're here? And getting stuff done? Explosive. I've already scanned you. Stop it. I didn't know that I could scan, like, all of this. Okay. I fell down. Find and disable the generator powering the shields to access the monolith. Okay. Fix, deactivate. Don't know the point of that. There's something really good to scan, though. Unless I already did it. Could have already done it. I didn't think I'd need to scan all of this many times. Alright, must be a generator on the other side. I'm also going to assume that no matter which way you went, you'd have to end up doing all of them anyway. Just in case disabling that generator starts something. Gonna come check. No relevant data. Data mining. Here I come, generator. Did that not do it? Okay. Wait, an artifact crate? These
We've got the
artifacts?
monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
Where? Could it be up above? Wait. Could be up above. Yep. What else do I need to scan here, game? I could tell. Or wait. There's so much. So much. Did that do it? No. Can you please stop with the shakiness? I'm doing my best here. Going to assume it's something in there when I can get in there. Oh no, I want to scan!
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
Drac? Another Krogan!
Who are you?
We're from the Nexus. Impressive entrance. I'm gonna say we're from the Nexus.
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
Pathfinder.
I'm the Pathfinder.
I'm a Pathfinder. A Pathfinder.
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They
Nope,
haven't
totally
exactly
understandable.
Treated us Krogan well.
Totally
what are you
understandable.
Doing out here?
Holding our own, exploring.
Checking out these monoliths. The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you?
Yeah.
Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could
Yeah,
use a
they
Krogan
kill.
like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None
I
taken.
cured the
Good, 'cause I'm
Genovese!
getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this
Trust
alien
me.
tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
I cured the Genovese. Scan. I think I'm gonna avoid, not take that opportunity to scan something. Alright. What was desperately wanting me to scan in this stupid building?
Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's
Oh.
remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
Ah.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
I don't want you to. Only the title of this message can be clearly translated. The rest is written in Ket script. Only a few words can be translated without more language study. Partial translation, lesser species, unremarkable, and disposable. That's what you think. You should see what Shepard gets up to.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the rest.
Sure. We'll find the rest.
He seems fun.
Is that all we're gonna talk about with Drac? Because I feel like more should be talked about. I really love Drac. This scanner has been toppled and requires maintenance to continue function. Oh. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Ugh, one of the things goes out past the safety zone. Not a fan. Make it quick.
Radiation level.
Never mind, I guess I popped right back into safety zone. Oh. I like that my life support automatically heals itself when I am in a safe zone.
Let's solve this thing.
That makes it easy. Hello. I don't want to do it. Sweet, I don't have to do no hacking this time.
Done. The monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
I don't think I'd want to anyway, because you're the one that actually knows. You're the one that actually knows this stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've done a manual save. Let's just do that. Whoa, wait a minute. Hello? You sneaky bastard. Hiding from me. Ooh. Something underneath. Watch it not be anything that great, but I'm still happy to get it. Okay. I think I'm gonna finish out checking out this master switch, and then I will probably end it for the day. Yes. Damn it. Can I go out this way? Thank goodness. Makes my life a little easier. Let us go!
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I know. I know. It sucks. How do I kill out?
So whatever tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here?
That's what the scans suggest.
Two planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got it.
I know there were enemies over here. Are they fighting the Ked at least? That would be very nice if they were.
This remnant site attracted the Scourge Pathfinder. Unstable activity nearby. I've picked up readings of Nexus-issued equipment nearby.
Yes, I see it. Research notes from Anna again. We had our first death yesterday. Morale is dropping. People are getting sick. Now more than ever, I'm determined to find something of value in these technological ruins. I know there's vital data here, but I can't access it. Even with my decryption skills, it locks me out. But I can't give up. The Nexus is counting on us to be the vanguard of the initiative. I'm going to keep moving and hope I find something of use.
Any hope this researcher is still alive?
That outcome is unlikely. If exposed too long, pre-vault radiation would cause terminal health issues.
And maybe her work survived. We need to find the other research sites.
Yeah, I'm trying. Really trying here. There's plant life. Nothing that I can really...
radiation damage.
Shit. That happened very quickly. Was that because closer to the middle there it was bad? Possibly. Just get back in the vehicle.
Here they come!
Go on our merry way here. I think the best way to get to it is over here.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future Eos. Green fields, rivers, forests. Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
I hope so. Y'all make it really like to put a lot of hope on the fact that the Pathfinder knows how to do a lot.
Coming out of the lake.
The tech's underground, too.
Ski.
It's opening up. I see a door. Come on!
Whoa. That's pretty neat. I'm getting in my car.
Whoa. It's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
It was solid enough. Can I scan that? I can't scan that? Okay. Fine, I'll move on. Coming. Oh, thank God. Safe condition.
Levels normal.
Safe. Oh, no. Might be a whole nother area. I just wanted to push a button.
No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing.
I'll try. For the record, I have not done my Pathfinder thing yet.
You're good.
That wasn't me.
I didn't do a thing.
How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
I'll let you know.
Ah!
Hey!
I didn't know that I'd get actions like that. I didn't know I would. Hopefully that doesn't mean like I did a bad thing. I hope not.
looking like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like...
Well, I wish I could look more down.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Yeah, there's none of that, right? I'm pretty sure there's no... Because Mello already told me before that there really wasn't a Paragon Renegade thing. For this one, it just kind of goes.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
But I'm always paranoid, okay? I'm playing a Mass Effect game. I have every right to be paranoid. Ooh, what are you?
Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
I love getting records.
Huh. Well, if the Remnant aren't using it.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Got anything?
There's Element Zero threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
A lot, and a lot of time, because Element Zero is hard to find.
Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Pathfinder, a conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
Okay. You said
I
beneath?
see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, it leads out of the room.
Okay. Onward we go. Still likes me enough to open doors for me.
Maybe they can't get into the vault?
A cache of remnant data. Several key clusters are irretrievable.
Lucky me.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Okay.
These data...
God, somebody else continue talking. So many
Another
talking.
gravity well, and that's new.
Don't touch it if it's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Splitting up doesn't seem like the best thing. But... I really don't think splitting up's the
You
best
don't watch
thing.
many horror vids, do you? We have no idea what's down there.
And we never will if we miss something because we're huddled in a group. I'll be careful.
Just stay on the radio.
I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
Okay, that's meanly. I would not be taking that bet. This also seems to continue to take longer than I expected. It keeps adding more and more, so... Oh, there we go.
This gravity well's sealed off.
Damn it.
No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend, for when we try to explain all this.
I'll wait until I see it.
Well, you know who. We read you, PB. Stay in touch.
I'll wait until I see it, I had to make sure that wasn't a container. Save again, because it's not gonna let me manually save, because it sucks.
They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Well, that's where I gotta go. What is that? Blast shield, blast shield. So many blast shields.
Whoa, what's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
Yeah, about that. Oh, God.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Maybe. As long as I don't step in it.
Through everything here. Can you feel it?
Let's stay focused. We can worry after we find the system lockdown.
Eh. I like danger. Okay.
So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least. I just crossed one.
I'm betting I could pretty much sneak bile. As long as I don't stay in their sight for very long, I should be okay. See? Perfect. He turned around. And it's like I was never there. Okay. A container. I really wish it would let me save during priority missions.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need?
If it really is like omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going.
Are those roads down there?
So far.
I can't even see where they end.
No. No. I'm not staying long enough. Okay. Got awesome stealth skills.
Phoebe!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat, PB. I'm just glad I made it without having to shoot anything.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
And it didn't work out so great.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Yeah, I think it's definitely better that we don't repeat what Papa did.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well.
Fuck.
The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. That looks like a turret. Be careful. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Ah!
Looks like we got that turret on our side just in time.
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnants.
really need to get these assemblers. Okay.
Okay, let's hit the other console and complete that circuit.
Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to get that turret. I don't think I needed to get that turret. I probably didn't need to, but you know what? It's okay.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Yeah. Whoa.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Fantastic. It's obviously such a good idea to do this. No remains! Dang it! I didn't realize the remains were gonna come out of that.
How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared. That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned?
Could be.
Crap, the conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And
Nope.
no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Repair the conduit flow. Yay!
Ryder, up here.
Can you help with the
Gauntlet?
conduit?
Or maybe a hand tool.
Our scientists will love it either way.
What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached!
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni-Tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And... received! I'll give them a shot! Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door.
Okay. Wrong side. Oh, okay. Initiate console. Do I not do it with hitting the button? Fix. Fine.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Well, here's hoping.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up if we got that door working too.
Okay, I saw it just save. So, since this is a priority mission and it won't let me do a manual save, which I'm not very pleased about, I'm gonna end it here because I do need to move on and do some other stuff tonight. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I hate that I decide to go on the next story mission and then it takes this long. So sorry about that. Eventually I'll continue this story and find and start making Eos a good planet to thrive on, hopefully. I like PB, still hate number 8, and love Drac. So hopefully you guys too. I appreciate everybody who showed up to the stream and supported me in any way that you could. I appreciate it, whether it was chatting or lurking. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 hours earlier from now, if you would like to watch more of my adventures in Mass Effect Andromeda. Hopefully I'll see you guys. If not, I hope I'll see you in a future stream. And stay warm. Even though the temp's going up where I live, it's still cold. So stay warm, and maybe I'll see you in another stream. Bye, guys.